Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up, at least distract you. Have some coffee. Mmm. Sorry. Cheers. And cheers again, I guess. What do I have? I have. I had a problem, and I solved the problem. There was a buzzing sound every time I played records, so I thought it was this. I thought it was this here, a preamp, and it wasn't. My Logitechs. There's a bunch of them. It's like five. Well, one of the speakers has two speakers in it. I don't know if those are real tweeters. They might be, they might not be, but they sound pretty good. So it's like five speakers and plus the woofer. Anyway, the woofer has all this, everything you need to hook up all the speakers and the outputs and everything. Okay, and the inputs. So the inputs, this three sets of 3.5, and I think that's um, for a more elaborate setup, and I'm not using that setup. I'm using the 2.1, I think it's called, the simple setup. So there's one 3.5 millimeter in it now instead of three of them because I'm not using the elaborate setup. But there's also the RCA's that's also like 2.1, and when my monitor is off, that's what's hooked up to the RCA's. As RCA looks a lot like this. When my monitor is hooked up to the RCA and it's off, it does a buzzing sound. So that's what I found out was the problem. So all I had to do was unplug those plugs there. And what I do, I separate the plugs in different directions so I know which one goes where, because they're the same color and they're gray. They're good quality cords. So anyhow, so solved the problem, and it wasn't this, but I want to show you this anyway. And that's what it looks like in the front. And you got a place for input here. That's the input. And you got a place for output, right? So let's see how I could turn that around. That's the output. Okay, and that's right there. Input, if you didn't see input that well, there it is. Input, okay. And it says power on and off. Okay, that's the power. Solid state, stereo, preamp. Then it says RIAA-EQ. Okay, and it works pretty good. This is the top right here, but I call this the top because that's where the button is, and I don't want to forget what I have it on. And right now it's on off position. Off. That's the on position. And then there's the bottom, and there's the back. So yeah, Radio Shack with my Kung Fu formula on it, my 2D Kung Fu formula. It's also some kind of calligraphy, you know. So I'm gonna unscrew it for you so you can see the inside. This is also where you could put the ground wire. Mine doesn't need a ground wire because it's self-grounded. Yes, you could self-ground just your mixer, not your mixer, your turntable. You can self-ground your turntable probably. I don't know if you can do it with yours, but you could do it with mine. I found a way. With plus and minus, you could figure it out. You know, the power supply, the audio. That's what you do it with the audio. There's a ground wire that's by itself. Then one of the audios is a positive or negative, and I think you have to either match it up or the opposite, or I don't know how that goes. There's the inside. Batteries in it and everything. I think I replaced the battery wire, and that's good. So that should last me a long time. So I'm gonna close it back up off screen. So yeah, that worked out. Everything's good. I can listen to music now, and so basically, in case you didn't know how this works, the way it works is that the phono goes in one side and then goes out to the stereo on the other side. You got to get another set of plugs to go out. So yeah, the phono goes in here, and then another set of plugs can go out to your system or to your mixer or to a boombox. Or right now I have it hooked up to a boombox, which is cool. I like my boombox. It's really nice. So right now there's too much stuff in the way to show you. Off in the distance. But let me see if I can show you from up here. See if it's see that there's a boombox there. It's hard to see it. Not enough light back there. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, Okay, that's about it for that. And I'll be bringing you some gaming. I don't know. Let me look at some NES games. I'm curious about that. And see what we have. There's a game that I want to bring out. That I want to play, and I gotta find it. Dragon Spirit. I played this before, and I probably played it for you guys before, but I might play this soon. I'm gonna leave it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Um, I know I want to do some more Switch stuff. I said I would play some Brawlhalla at some point. Well, I said I'm not sure, but I think some Brawlhalla's about time for that. I think I'm gonna do that on the screen. That'll be good. Um, yeah, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else. I have everything ready and set up for the Switch, and yeah. Anyway, so thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like you're feeling me. Take care, and yeah, if there's tutorials out there on how to basically think of the turntable itself self grounding. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're looking for self grounding a turntable. Okay, self grounding a turntable. And there's a few tutorials, but you're gonna have to know a little bit about electronics, very little. um, you know what a positive and a negative is, at least. Okay, and it'll probably be on the turntable itself on the inside, which one's positive and which one's negative and all that stuff, so you could self ground that. The ground wire is usually by itself. I don't know if they have that anymore, but if you have one, you might be interested. Anyway, take care, everybody. Be blessed.